Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 21st episode of Toji no Miko. So, in the last episode, Ichigashima and Yukari were on the run. Because Tagitsu was after her, everyone in Tagitsu's faction was pretty much after her, so Yukari had to bat off all the evil Imperial Guard members and all that. Well, Ichigashima just kind of followed along and watched mostly. But yeah, we got to learn a lot about the relationship between those two, which was great. We also got Hiyori, who decided to actually fuse together with Ichigashima, so hopefully we get to see a bit more of what she's like now, with that cool blue aura around her. And yeah, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. That's Hiyori, alright. She's never looked so cool though. I don't know how much Hiyori is in there right now though. Yeah. But man, does she look cool. Well, you had all three of those women inside of you, whereas Hiyori just has Ichigashima entering her. Yes, great choice there. That's the idea. Yeah, as pillow talk. Yeah, I figured she'd have some difficulty getting this under control. I think she'd be a bit harder to beat than that, though. Nami's no joke. Possible future, not a guaranteed future. I think so. Yes, this is... Yeah, and who better to... Yeah, who better to teach her about how to control an Aradama inside of you than Yukari? So, yeah, I know it's tough to listen to that, but we each have your own thing to do right now. I'm sure there'll be a time for you to help Hiyori, just not right now. Yeah, I figured she would have some difficulty controlling Ichikishima's Dominus inside of her. That definitely became the case. I mainly figured that was the case because we didn't really get much dialogue from her at all when she came. Actually, we didn't get much of anything from her last episode at the end there, aside from just showing up and scaring off Tagitsu. Which was enough, really, but... I just... I just love... just... what the presence of Ichikishima has done to her character design. I guess is a good way to put it. Sword of the Thunder God is a cool name. Of course. Yeah, so go home, take a nap, eat some My cookies. I mean, she's a big girl. She has the power to protect herself right now. uh, the boss battle indeed. Yeah. Just the thing is she wants to go up to her in person, give her a hug. cure her with the power of love and all that. So they are implying Yomi's still alive. Well, you wouldn't have brought it up if she wasn't still alive. In some capacity. Yeah, there was definitely something going on with Yomi which I didn't fully understand. Which was obvious with the one discussion like the episode before that. When they asked her if she was happy or something, and the answer she gave to that was very telling. I have you back to myself. And then I met Konami. Well, just don't inject yourself with Noro or fuse with any Aradama. Because we've had enough of that. uh, Never quite get used to her nicknames. I mean, she is kind of the oldest sister of this group, you know. With her character design and everything. Yeah, that blue glow is so much better than the normal, like, Utsushi glow. She needs to get an eye patch, like a cool eye patch. What's like to have my waifu inside of you, Hiyori? Yes, the irony is not lost on me. How the tables have turned. Yes, you have the power. This should be an interesting conversation. A lot. Man, that is so cool. Uh, don't lose yourself. Ah, okay. Similar. I was actually about to bring that up, yeah. That's probably the reason why you both had to experience fusing with the Aradama. Whether you accept it or not, it doesn't change reality. uh, yes, she was inside of Yukari, so she knows her well. But again, Tagitsu, go kill her. Yes, exactly. And sometimes I have difficulty following the show completely, but I feel like I'm really on the same page now. Uh, oh man, we haven't seen this in a while. uh, that she is. You know, considering Ichikishima fused with Hiyori, it would have made sense if Takiri fused with Konami. Well, although we're already past that possibility. Yes, she is. Not necessarily. Just alone with your blade. Yeah, we have kind of getting into that a bit. It's gotta have Saiga get stronger. That'll solve everything. Of course you're biased, but... Wow. Uh... It's close enough. It's the same thing. Although... Uh... Those misty flashback things are so weird just because timeline of it. Well, that's the idea of sleep. It gives you energy. You okay there, really? uh... Better not to ask. He's going on an adventure. Yeah, no. Beta test. I bet you did. Uh, well, now you always keep her safe. Ichikishima, Hiyori, and Yukari are currently a very odd three-way. We're going back to Hiyori? Yep. Uh, man, I wish I could fuse with Ichikishima. So, this is the fight we've been waiting for. We didn't really get much of a fight between Takiri and Tagitsu, so... You stop that. Okay. Of course you don't. You probably could have phrased that better, Konami. Okay, here we go. Can you handle it, Tagitsu? Apparently you think you can, so... All she's done, it's a pretty big deal. Yeah, don't let her get inside your head. Good thing Yukari's here. She has no real comeback. Don't be throwing math at me, but I get it. Uh, I bet she is. Show her what you have to fear, Hiyori. You tell her, Yukari. Here we go. That makes sense, but just gotta finish this quickly. Yeah. I'm not sure what you do to get the upper hand here. And... uh, okay, that was just a flash. Okay, I get it. Good job, Hiyori. She got a good shot in there. You better not target Yukari. Oh? What? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Good thing. And now she can't move. Uh... Did she just win? Man, that stab. I didn't even... I was so focused on that stab, I didn't really notice she had her Utsushi up. I'll be taking this. That's just so gross looking. Yeah. Now she should be able to absorb Tagitsu into Kiri. And now she's the new Yukari. Well... That's better than Tagitsu being one, I guess. Hopefully. I don't want Hiyori to become the new final boss. Wow. Yeah, completely. But can she? Better than anyone else. Only. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's easier for you to say. Well, then just keep it inside. Konami, what do you have to say on this? Oh, is she gonna want a sparring match? Are we actually gonna get a sparring match between the two of them? It does sound like we are getting a sparring match. Yeah, that's always been your character, though. Yeah, but have you absorbed 3 Aradama queens? Uh, wow. Konami... Man, Konami, I'm actually getting chills in this scene. I mean, she was really throwing that shade. Basically saying she was holding back this whole time. Which makes sense with the conversations with the mother. Man, we are actually getting this. uh. I know, right? She's no joke. I think I underestimated Konami, like... They've been really subtle with telling us just how strong Konami is, and it's really coming into full... And here we go. I mean, she's definitely fast, though, with that lightning. This is enough to take down Konami. She really took her down that easily. I can't believe she's that strong. I like how she's mounted her. I love the phrasing. Tagitsu. Why can't anything just go right? Episode better not end off on this. It better not be gone for good. Well, ending it like that's not a good sign. I figured it was too easy when she took down Tagitsu and absorbed her, but just... Theoretically, there's no reason why Hiyori couldn't do the same thing back again to Tagitsu, right? I don't know, just... That last 5 minutes or so was such a roller coaster. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't the last episode. But when it plays credits like this, it makes it feel like it is. So that was the 21st episode of Toji no Miko. This was another really good episode. Okay, so Hiyori obviously fused together with Ichikishima, and she has that extra power, but at the same time, that's another very strong will within her that she has to kind of control and deal with, which she's not used to at all. It's obviously it's only one as opposed to like 3, which Hikari had to deal with, but still, it takes quite a toll. And it's taken everything she has just not just to lash out at people. So she ended up just kind of, separating off from the group. Although Yukari's kind of sticking with her to try to help her out because who better to know what she's dealing with than Yukari? There really is nobody better for it. So Konami just had to kind of go back and she was told, no, just rest and relax a little bit. There's nothing you can really do right now. Just leave it to Yukari. She's got this. she's got this, and then, yeah, just kind of relax for a little bit. However, then we got into the real meat of the episode when, well, first we had Hiyori and Yukari kind of talking and about everything and having her try to, get control of it as best she can. And then we had our fight with Tagitsu, who showed up. So Tagitsu was trying to talk a big game about, hey, I absorbed Takiri. I'm so much stronger now. I'm far more powerful than you are, you little human with a single Aradama princess inside you. And Kari's like, no, she's bluffing. Aradama princess is on Aradama princess is just addition. Special human like you plus Aradama princess is multiplication. Thus, it's much higher. Trust me, I'm an expert on math. It's good. Just to go kill her. That was essentially what Yukari was saying. And yeah, Hiyori was doing very well, and she was very powerful. She had that dragon future sight thing, which some of the animation they did for that was like really cool. I really quite enjoyed that. But yeah, of course, Tagitsu, because she's evil, she decides to just go attack Yukari. A little cheap shot there, and she does stab her. However, she was actually able to activate Utsushi and not die from that strike. And then, obviously, she was pinned down for Hiyori to come in from behind and just do that final strike. Which, it seemed like she was defeated there, and just she absorbed her. And Hiyori full on became the evil Aradama god. And just a fight between Hiyori and Tagitsu was really cool to watch as well. Just watching Hiyori fight at all in this form is great because of all the blue aura and lightning you just see flying everywhere. It's really cool. But anyway, then obviously when that was resolved, then everybody else shows up, like Konami and the less important characters is talking with her, everything. And obviously Yukari was talking with Hiyori about exactly what they're going to do about Hiyori going forward, and whether or not she can actually suppress this stuff, and just talking about stuff like that. There's really serious discussions. And then Konami just chimes in, hey, Hiyori, want to finish up our old tournament match, like way back from episode 1? And just, that's great, because you even had Konami point out the fact that she's not very good at reading the atmosphere. And yeah, because that's very much true, that's not really the time for this, but Konami is Konami, and she's like, no, this is the perfect time for this. And to her it is. So, of course, most people think Konami would be insane to want to fight her like this, because like she has the power of the 3 Aradama princesses inside of her all fused back together, like all that strength. However, Konami made it very clear in this scene that she's been holding back, like, always, and has gotten stronger since the old school tournament days. And yeah, that aspect of Konami's character has actually been pretty prevalent throughout the entire series, just very subtle. Like, very subtle drops here and there about how strong Konami really is. Like, they never actually straight up said that she holds back. However, the conversation she had with her mother in her misty dreams, after hearing that conversation, it does make sense. Yeah, she holds back because if she didn't, then, I mean, nobody would be really able to fight her. There'd be one-hit strike, like she claimed would be the case with Hiyori in the tournament fight. She claimed she could beat Hiyori with one strike, I think is what she said. And yeah, I really did like that little moment there when Hiyori was like, what, now that I'm an evil god, you think that's where I'm at, or whatever she said? And then you had Konami say something like, I don't know, maybe. Pretty much implying that, hey, now you might be strong enough to be on my level. I really like that. I love the expression on her face as she said it and the way she said it. Just the delivery of that line was fantastic. I really love that moment. But yeah, pretty much they both agreed to have this fight, and they did. And pretty soon, Hiyori realized, once using her fancy future sight dragon abilities, she realized that, Konami is no joke. She can fight you at your level. She's probably beyond your level. And after they fought, I think that's the case. She slices through her lightning and just takes her down. Which is cool and all, but it seems like that's what led to Tagitsu having an opening to absorb Hiyori. Which is not good. That was very bad. I hope Hiyori is not gone for good like that, because that would be very unfortunate. She's one of my favorite characters in this show. But yeah, before the absorption, we had a very nice emotional moment between the two of them. Lots of hugging and crying and very emotional stuff. Getting me to tear up a little bit. But yeah, this entire episode was definitely a roller coaster of emotions. Like, even Yukari I thought was dead for a second. Like, I legit thought they killed out Yukari there. Because they had kind of reached the point in the story where Yukari's character is a little bit unnecessary. Like, she's kind of served a lot of her purposes as far as storytelling goes, so it wouldn't be shocking if they were willing to kill her off. So I'm glad they didn't. I do kind of like Yukari as well, especially after the stuff with her and Ichikishima was revealed. But yeah, that really was the episode. It was really great stuff. Just one moment I'm sad, one moment I'm excited for the cool action, one moment I'm getting chills from that cool reveal. Just like it was a really good episode. I'm not really sure what to say on it beyond that, aside from it was really cool just to see Konami just like really overpowered. But there's one thing I want to bring up that I kind of forgot to. Okay, before Hiyori and Konami actually started striking swords together, they kind of made a reference to that little scene with Konami and her mother in their head. And Hiyori was pointing out how she was conversely kind but cold and self-centered or whatever that was. And then you had Konami comment that, wait, was it Hiyori-chan who told me that? This scene, I don't want to read too much into this or anything, but it's a little bit weird because this was a conversation Konami had with her mother in her head, and yet here she's saying, "Hey, was this a conversation I had with Hiyori?" I don't know what I should take from that really, but that's definitely interesting. I just want to mostly just point out that I did notice that. Maybe it's nothing really. I'm just reading too much into it, but I don't know. I found that interesting. So yeah. Really cool episode. I look forward to seeing the next episode. It can't come soon enough, really. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.